Hello and welcome back to Kitten Up Kitten. How are you doing? How's it hanging? Today I'm kitting up. Yay! My favourite thing. It's just a small one. It's not a massive one. But I do need to clean my bottles because they're a bit gunky. Before we get into any of that, if you are brand new to my channel, welcome. I hope that you will enjoy. You can help my channel grow by doing 3 very simple things. You know what they are if you're used to YouTube. Like, subscribe, share. That will help me grow as quickly as possible. If you are coming back, welcome back. Yeah, I'm kitting up. I think it's called Wicked Witch. I'm not sure. I thought I had it all planned this morning. I thought, you know, Sam, you've got everything you need out. What could possibly go wrong? So I'm kitting up another, it's a round drill canvas because I've obviously just finished one. It is called The Wicked Witch. It is by Ennis Guerrero. It'll be my first from that artist. It is a 51 by 71 centimetre round drill canvas with 27 colours. No ABs. No ABs. So I am going to be kitting this up today. Now, because it is 27 colours and it's quite a small pack, I am going to use a 30 bottle case. Now, what I do need to do, because I have a feeling I'll have a couple that will spill over, I need a little case to put in here to put any extra bags in. So I'm going to grab those. As always, if you hear any noise in the background, I do apologise. It will either be the 3D printers, which are going like Billy-O at the minute, or it will be the dogs. Oh, even that's too big. Have I got anything smaller? Or it will be my child, or it will be my mother. I don't think I have, you know. I think even there. Yeah, you see, that's too big. Okay, it'll have to be a little one and we'll have to fold it over. Let's choose yellow for a spot of colour. Yeah, it'll be the 3D printers, the dogs, the child, the mother, random postman, birds, you know, all the things, all the things. So I'm going to make sure that I've got everything that I need. I will need a pair of scissors for the bags, which you can rip, by the way, but I'm clumsy, and if I rip that bag, them drills are going everywhere. Do I need anything else? I'm not going to worry too much about a tray. I'm gonna go with it. Right, so to clean my pots, I use Goo Gone. I got this from Amazon. It is really, really good, and a little bit goes a long way. I ordered this when I very first started, so 3 years ago, and it is still going. Tiny little hole in the top, and you don't need much, like literally just a little bit. And I'm just going to give all of these pots a little wipe. They're a bit gunky. Now, I don't have as many of these cases left as I had originally. I did give a couple away. My mum's got 1 or 2, I think. I don't need to get it all off. It is more a case of I just don't want it to look too tatty, and there is quite a bit of paper left on these, so all I'm doing is taking off any sticky residue. That's what I'm interested in. If I do get a stubborn bit, pair of scissors. Bear in mind, however, that this will scratch the top of your pots. Doesn't bother me, might bother you. So I'm not doing I don't even know if I can get all of that off. Let's get a bit more. Sometimes a cloth will work better than kitchen roll. I think kitchen roll tends to soak it up a bit more. So yeah, just give them a good thing. So because I've just kitted one down, this is the new thing now. I figure that if I kit one up every time I kit one down, then I'm always going to keep around 10 kitted up. Now, there may be, I'm quite impatient when it comes to getting diamond paintings and stuff, but I'm not normally the sort of person that would get one and immediately kit it up and start it. You know, that's just me. But I do have leftover kits if that should happen. But most of the time I'm working off the 10. That is my maximum now. I've done a really piss poor job of doing that, so I apologise. I also apologise if you don't like the word piss, but you know, keeping it real, folks. That'll do. I can't be bothered. I just want to get kitted up. So I've got a 30 bottle case. There is 27 colours. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to turn my pot on its side. Hang on a minute. That way. Because it just depends on which way I'm holding the labels. So I am going to, I just put the whole label on. Don't get anything off. Now this is probably one of the only kits that I've ever got that does not have ABs in it. That does not mean that I won't. I do have leftover ABs. I was literally saying this when I kitted up. So I may, but at the minute I am just kitting this up because I need to fill a gap. There is a vote ongoing. So let's say it is Monday. I want to say it's Monday the 5th. Yeah, Monday the 5th. So I will end the voting for the next round drill canvas on Friday. So if you haven't voted already, please go and find that video. You must vote on the video itself for your vote to be taken into account. And we have 3 canvases up for voting. I'm going to try and see if I can remember all 3 of them. Right, let's get this out of the way. If you are brand new, I need to point out that I do have a couple of health conditions, and one of them means that I very often get brain fog. So when I say I'm going to try and remember them, it's not that I'm just forgetful. I literally have brain fog and I can't always remember what I've done, the names of things, the name of people. It's just me. Okay, so I apologise ahead of time. However, in the voting, we do have Magical Mama, which is a very diddy, nice little small Mandy Manzano kit. We also have Faces of Fairy 132. That lid's on wonky. And then we have one that I just kitted up. Why don't I get my tracker and have a look? Eh? Lead Me Tonight by Yume Art. So they are the 3. I am going to keep that because all of these are stickers that you can reuse. And do you know what? I'll never bloody use them, but it's the principle of them. So there we go. All of my pots are now labelled up, ready. Now I know you're going to say, right, they're labelled in DMC order, Sam. But these don't come in DMC order. No, they don't. But do you know what? I'm so used to doing it this way now, it doesn't make any difference for me. I prefer to have them in DMC order because I kit up and kit down with them in that order. Easy peasy. Anybody not like the rattling? I'm not even going to apologise today. I'm in one of those moods. Now, I do say bottle storage is actually my favourite. And I would literally rather have the bottle storage and have one of these with the baggies in than I would to use any other storage. True. I have got some baggies to hand. I'm going to use that to put my rubbish in, and that is going to take the extra bags. So what I do, literally, I just go through, I fill one pot up, and then I go from there, and straight away, how many 310s have we got? Okay, so what I'm going to do, I don't know why I did that there. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So before I even start, my 310 are down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those 3 out and I'm going to move all of these up, because I know that I will be able to get at least 2 bags into 3 pots. She says, she hopes. I am not going to stick labels on. The other pots, I do not need to. I always put my extras to the right of any labelled up pot, so I will know that they're 310. And that, for me, considering I've got a, you know, a brain problem, that works for me. I get people saying all the time, oh, I'd get confused. I don't. I honestly don't. I'm just... It is what it is. If I had 4 or 5, then it might be a different matter. But the truth is, I don't. So I'm using my funnel. Mine's really, really raw. You can see that I've got one of the... This is an original attempt at the new logo. So I've just picked a crappy one. Because at the end of the day, if I'm going to do a funnel, I want you guys to get the good ones. Just keeping an eye on my printers as well. So first bag, I'm going to put my pot in there. Please, let's not have too many issues with static. I'm going to give that a tap. That'll go in. Now I don't want to fill any of these pots high to the top, because then you can't grab the pot. Now these are the smaller pots, so actually getting them out of that funnel was a lot easier. So I'm going to fill all of these pots up, so I think I should be able to get 2 bags. There's one. These are on the wrong side. Let's put that there. Anybody else have that? You've got to have stuff in a certain place. Such a weirdo. Had a really busy day yesterday. It was my Sunday is my day off. So by that I mean I work the cleaning job. I also obviously have friends that I do nails and that for. So I only book nails and that in on the days that I work already, because I'm already in work mode, and it does mean on a Saturday I do sometimes do nails. So on a Sunday it's my day off everything usually. I will not do nails, I don't do cleaning, my mum cooks dinner. I don't do housework. However, that went out the window yesterday, because what happened was it was warm, it was muggy, but it kept spitting with rain, so I didn't want to diamond paint. I wanted to diamond paint outside, but I knew that if I did, I would end up moving backwards and forwards every time it rained. So I made a decision to come in here and diamond paint yesterday, which I don't like doing when it's muggy, because this room has no outside wall. It is enclosed, so it means that it stays pretty warm. Okay, so I've got 4 bags left. I am literally going to chuck them in there, like so. What do we have next? 838. We've got 2 bags of 838. So I'm automatically going to chuck 1 in there, and I'm going to get this one. I'm going to find my 838. I don't know why I'm explaining this like you don't know what I'm doing, because I'm sure most of you do. But you know, just in case there's anyone new, and the fact that they are smaller pots. So I may not be able to get a full bag into a pot just yet. So hence why I said I need a case. We're going to fill that all the way to the top. So yeah, yesterday I came in here to diamond paint, and I was working on this one section, and I just felt so guilty, because I'm like, but I could be filming, because you know, I don't always get the time to film that I like. And I just felt so guilty. Anybody else do that? Also, there was stuff everywhere in here, so I needed to have a bit of a tidy up. We have had an issue with one of the colours for stock as well, so I'm gutted it's actually the pink. So we don't know if it's that particular roll of filament or maybe the company have changed it. So I've ordered 2 new rolls in case the one roll that I was using has got damp or whatever. And we're going to try again. So we had that. So I tidied out in here. And then it was like, do you know what? I've left my coffee. Let me grab my coffee. 1 second. Okay, so yes, I decided to film because I just felt guilty. And I don't know if any of you guys do that. I kind of sometimes feel like I need to get stuff done before I can chill. So I've got some left over of the 838. I don't label up a bag. I put the bag with the number in it in a bag because it's quicker. And I can reuse the bags. I don't like waste. So we have 2 bags of 3371. So I'm going to cut one off. One can go in there. I apologise if I'm a bit backwards and forwards with talking. It's usually the case when I'm kitting up. So yeah, we were having issues with the pink filament. So I'm hoping it's just a one-off roll, or maybe it's got damp because I've left it and I've not put it in a sealed box. You're meant to keep filament in a airtight box when you're not using it. And I'm notoriously bad, and just recently, especially before the XL launch, I had just left the roll out, so it could just be that, you know, we need to remove the moisture from that roll. But anyway, I just sort of sat here and I couldn't relax, and then hubby eyed out in here. So then I thought, right, okay, I've done that, I've filmed a video, let's diamond paint. But because I'd cleared my table, I was like, oh, but while the table's clear, I could film this one. So that's how come I've ended up. So Mondays normally I do, I usually do a video and I will do any orders. I have got quite a few orders. And if you haven't seen already, the XL tray is now on Etsy live. I don't know how many are left because I have had quite a few orders. So it does mean that I also need to get the sale orders out. So I'm going to do those first today. And then I'm going to make a start, because everybody, and I mean every single order for the XL trays, has been requested to bling it up. So I've got some work to do, but if I get the other orders done first, they're out the way. I also need to make an apology to the lovely Betsy. I didn't realise when I set up the trays on Etsy, I did it a different way. I used to have them all sizes on one listing, and I can't do that and have the option to bling them up on the same thing. So there is a separate listing for each. And what I did is I created one, and I then, 440, I then copied that and then changed the sizes and stuff. And what I didn't do, I was meant to take off blinging it up on the small tray, and I forgot. So poor Betsy has ordered a white mini tray blinged up, and I can't do it because we haven't changed the logo enough yet to be able to do that. So I do apologise, Betsy. I am putting you in a little extra something to cover the extra 50p. I think it's 50p that you spent. So I will cover that cost. But I will send you a mini white tray with the new logo. So I need to make that clear, everybody. We do have the mini, the standard and the XL tray now. But the mini currently is the one that we cannot bling up yet. Kat is working on making the logo on all of the trays big enough to be able to be blinged up, because obviously I didn't design them to be blinged up. That was a accidental gift. But yeah, the mini tray, the writing, the logo isn't quite big enough to get the drills in, and I certainly don't want to do it with it as it is, because you'll have drills sticking up and it won't look very nice. There's also the fact that I wanted to get this video done because I need to call Penny. She is okay. She's chilling. She's taking some time out. She is still busily working on the Etsy shop, I have to say. So I normally phone her on a Monday when I'm doing my orders, but I thought if I can get on and get this done first. I don't have anyone in this week, so I do plan to do some filming to get myself ahead. So in future I am going to resist talking about what day it is because it could get confusing, especially because sometimes I don't put them up in order. 3799 is that one, but this is going very well. And I used the round drill containers for the simple reason they are my favourite. I do like bottle storage. It is my favourite to use. I don't know why. I guess I just find them easy and secure, and I don't mind having the extra bag. And I am one of those people, I prefer to have a case and then have a bag with extras that I can then fill up from. That doesn't bother me. What would bother me more is to have a storage system where I had to use two because I couldn't get all the drills in one. That would bug me. I can't do it. So I don't mind this. It is part of my routine when I am diamond painting, that at the end of each session I just check and see if any bottles need filling up, and I just do it before I put the diamond painting away or before I stop. So I'm okay with that. I'm good with that. I may need to get up and get some more baggies. I don't think I've got any on here. Okay, what is this one? 779. I literally feel like I've just done this whole video so far without taking a breath. I need to slow down. There is no rush. Ooh. First bag, full bag to fit in a pot. How easy is that? Love it. Which will be good because that'll mean that all of these will all go in now, which is excellent. 3860. The colours in this one are very earthy, but I kind of feel like I want to kit this one up. Now, I did say on a previous video that there will come a point. Oh, I just knocked them all over the place. That was my fault. There will come a point where I won't necessarily be choosing round square canvases because I will run out of rounds. However, I have got enough at the minute. I've still got a few, so I'll try and do that because I do like to have one round and one square canvas because they work differently, don't they? You know, if you work on more than one canvas at a time, and don't get me wrong, I do not mind just having one canvas to work on. You know, there's something to be said for that because you get it done quicker, but I like a bit of variety. I do. The other thing I also need to do is I need to get my bloody conversion out and actually do some work on it because it's ridiculous. Yet again, I have not touched it since the event. And that's not very good, is it? That's not encouraging other people to work on theirs regularly, to work through it. I think I'm just lazy. I enjoy the laziness of not having to think. And I do have to think with a conversion a bit more, because my old noggin doesn't keep up. So I love the fact that with this funnel, little tap, they're all in. I love it. And worst thing is, I do intend on printing myself a decent one. Mine is a knockoff because I don't like wasting the good stuff. Doesn't matter for me, but I will print a new one off. In other news, I have just got a new filament colour. I'm not sure. I did say I wasn't sure about doing a limited edition colour for DIY DP, because it gives me a lot of work. And what that means is that throughout the entire month, when I'm trying to film as well, I am also producing these limited edition trays, which just puts pressure on me. It really does. So I had said that I wasn't going to do it, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And if I can stick to my plan and get back off holiday and start the prep videos for DIY DP in November, I have time. I have time to do them. So I'm a little bit conflicted, but it is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right, let's put that in there. I'm hoping that that's the last double bag that we have. I'm just trying to get my rubbish back in here. So yeah, there is a new filament that I'm testing out. I will also say that we are trying to source colours from, at the minute, from the companies that we've got printers from, just because that filament will work best and gives the best quality. We had some issues with quality recently, and it was mainly through using different filaments because I wanted the colours. But do you know what? I would rather have less colours to choose from and have better quality than the other way round. So that's where we are in that. So yeah, today's going to be a busy day, and I sort of said to my husband, because he always considers a Monday to be a day off for me, and it really isn't. Yeah, on a Monday, no, I'm not usually doing nails or anything. But I get my orders done on Etsy. I get any filming done that I need to do. So it's not really a day off. 3768. However, like I said, we've had some issues with the pink filament, which I will be gutted about, right? I am hoping against hope that these two new rolls show up and they work perfectly, because that pink is my best selling colour. Everybody loves it, and if I have to change it, I will be so unhappy. What, you know, it's such a pretty colour, but it is what it is. Let's not worry until we get sorted. Coming up, I do have another holiday. I know, what can I say? We are off to the Cotswolds. Don't ask me where in the Cotswolds. I do not know. I just know that my husband has found either a military museum, tank museum, World War I, II museum, something like that, that him and Kat want to go to. So of course we end up going somewhere where they've got that, which is why we've been to Dorset 3 times. And I just find something else to do those days. So that is, I have got this week and next week. And then we go away again. We leave on the Saturday. We are coming back on the following Monday, which is a bank holiday Monday, which means we will be away for 7 Saturday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, 9 nights. So we're away for 9 nights. And that will probably be it for biggish holidays. We will then, it will be weekends and stuff, but yeah, I am not going to be, I'm not intending, let's change that, I'm not intending to film while we're away. I do want to have a complete break, but you never know, if I get bored enough, because I kind of miss it sometimes, but we'll see what happens. So I have got that as well. Looking forward to the Cotswolds. We've never actually been there, so you know, we're trying to roam far and wide, make the most out of this, get our money's worth out of this caravan that we've bought, and especially now since we bought a new car. I hate the car, I hate it. So if you didn't know, we have 2 cars. My husband has a BMW that he uses to go to work and back. That is a manual car. And we had a Skoda Yeti, which I loved. And I tell you why I loved it. It was so comfortable to drive. It was easy to get in and out of. It had lovely pockets for everything. It was great. And it's probably my favourite car that we've ever owned. However, and it's my fault, because I insisted on getting the caravan model that we've got. The Skoda wasn't really, it was borderline on whether it was actually heavy enough to tow that caravan. And of course we don't want to get in trouble, so we had to look for a heavier car. And my husband was struggling because I was like, can't get an Audi. We're never owning an Audi, just because everybody thinks you're rubbish if you've got an Audi. Can't have a BMW. BMW drivers are arseholes, and I'm not a BMW driver, so you can't get that. Anyway, he was struggling, so in the end I had to say to him, right, as long as you don't buy something that I can't get in and out of, because I'm 5'2" for crying out loud. So if you go and get a massive Range Rover, I ain't gonna be able to get in it. I'm literally gonna have to take a step, because I'm just short. So anyway, he didn't. We have ended up getting a caravan, getting a new car. He actually bought it the day we went on holiday last time, which was fun. It is a BMW. I'm not happy about. And honestly, if you are a BMW driver or even an Audi driver, I don't mean it personally. I just find that the majority, I am generalising. Oh God, I'm going to get lynched, aren't I? I'm not saying all Audi drivers are arseholes. I'm not saying all BMW drivers are arseholes. I'm just saying that there are more people that drive those cars, that drive like idiots, than others. That's all I'm saying. Just putting it out there. Anyway, I am now a BMW driver because it's me that has to use that BMW. It is a bloody great big 3 litre. I mean, it's nice to drive. It's automatic, so I haven't got as much pain in my wrist or my legs. My husband suffers as well, so I get why. It's a bit thirsty on fuel, not gonna lie. And it doesn't have as many pockets and stuff, but we needed a bigger car, so I will state, however, that I am a BMW driver that A, uses their indicators, and B, I don't automatically assume I've got right of way just because I've got BMW. Right? I'm breaking the mould. Breaking the mould. Right, nearly done. What a lovely little kitting up to do. I know the colours aren't exciting, but you know, you've got to have a bit of everything, don't you? You can't have the light without the dark, all that sort of stuff. I also have to say a massive thank you to everybody who commented on my last whip, which I did about spiritual stuff. You guys, some of you really like it, don't you? I'm quite surprised. So yeah, definitely going to be doing more whips like that. I am aiming to get at least 2, if not 3 videos a week up every single week, except for when I go on holiday. So that should consist of at least 1 whip, at least 1 other video, and maybe a live. If I can't do a live, I'll do a couple of whips. If I do more than 1 whip in a week, only 1 whip will have comments and questions on. The other one will be on a topic of my choosing, just to get some variety. Number 1, oh my God, I have not got a shit ton of drills all over my table. Win-win. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. You wait till I tell Penny. That is done. So I have to say, I picked up the Ennis Guerrero. I love Ennis Guerrero's artwork type, but the witch was in the sale, I think. That's why I bought it. I bought it as a second, but I absolutely love it. It will be going up, and you know, it kind of fits. So I'm just going to pop that bag in the neck bag. This is what I love about the round drill canvases, the drill storage. I'm also going to see if I can, somewhere here, I should have some sticker paper. There we go. So I'm not faffing around with fancy stickers and stuff. I'm not using the little stickers that are on. I'm just using leftover sticker paper from orders. I'm going to use this pink pen because I found it yesterday and it's cute. So we have got Wicked Witch. Oh, that's nice. Wicked Witch, 27 colours, and it's around. Just so I know. Just so I know. So that will go on top of there. And because it's a nice little kit, ideal if I go away. So let's see if we can get this sticker paper off. So once I've got this video filmed, I will be doing all the orders today. I have one order that is actually 2 days over. I apologise. I have no excuse. I just didn't get around to getting it done at the weekend because I had my granddaughter. So, oh, come on. I hate it when I can't get sticker paper to separate. Sometimes it happens so easily. There we go, getting it. There we go. Got there, finally. I'm going to pop that on top just so I know what it is. I am going to get these orders done because they're important before I do anything else. I am hoping that it's going to be warm enough outside that I can possibly pet out there. I am going to put this pink pen with my journal because I really like it. I like it more than this black one, so I'm going to leave this black one in here and I'm going to take this one. So the last thing for me to do is to find the Wicked Witch by Ennis Guerrero. I kitted it up on the 5th of the 8th. I actually got this 2 days before my birthday last year. So she then moves to my kitted up section. Just in case you're interested, this is my tracker. I also have a shit ton of small stickers here. I have actually been putting these on top of my spare drill books. But obviously after I've used my older kits, I won't have them anymore because it's a smaller label. So in my tracker, first of all, I have my spare drill booklet from Calb Sparkles. Shop is in the description box. I then have my current Heaven, well, it says Heaven and Earth because it was Heaven and Earth when I was doing it, but it is just a conversion now. Then I have my stash. And my stash is all of the canvases that I've got that are not kitted up yet. They are in order that I have ordered them, that I have received them. See, I've got a couple of rounds still, so I've got quite a few. This is what I call my stash building year. So I'm just adding to it as much as I can this year. And then I have my kitted up kits. So these are the ones that I will choose from. So these are where I'm choosing from. So like I said, the current vote is Lead Me Tonight by Yume Art, Magical Mama, which is a tiny 42 by 42, so it won't take long, or Faces of Fairy. I don't mind doing a Christmas one, and it is the only Jasmine Beckett Griffith that I've got as well. And then I have my whip section. So currently I just have Wishing Tree because I don't count my conversion. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. And then I have all of my completed canvases. Look at this. Oh, I've got some lovely ones in there, and I love keeping this. I will say, since they brought out the new, I was going to get a special sticker sheet card from Penni, but what I did, because I had my own for these stickers, so what I've done is I've literally just took off what I need to, and you know what, it has most of the information that I need on it anyway. Start date, end date, how many colours it is, what shape it is, what size it is, who it's by. Oh, it doesn't have who it's by. I shall have to add that on. You see, that one has, so I probably just didn't take the sticker for that one. That one has. So I don't need this. So it does mean that I can start to just lay it on plain card. So I may just do that. And then what I'm going to do is just lay it out with all the details on. I wonder why I didn't pull that one. I'll get the name for that. But anyway, that is my tracker. I don't call it a logbook. It's not a logbook. I'm not tracking hours or drill or anything like that. It is purely so I can see at a glance what I have got to pull from, what I've got in my stash, etc. So that is that. Thank you for joining me for this little kitting up. That is it from me. I now have an absolute crap ton of orders to do, but I love doing them. What I was going to say about the orders is I am phasing out. I've got a current run of diamond painting stickers that I am using. Once they run out, there will no longer, unfortunately, be a free gift in each box. I would love to have the time to make them up, but I just don't. So I'm going to be doing away with the free gift. I'm sorry. So there will be an updated sheet included in each box to show that. And do remember also that although the XL tray is a lot bigger, so I may need bigger storage, I have not increased the postage on these items either. So I need to make that clear. You know, I'm keeping the postage as low as I can. So there we go. That is that done. I will be back soon with another video. Please do all the things. Do all the things. You know, like, subscribe, do all that for me. It would really mean a lot. And I will be back soon with another video. It is, as always, over and out from this Kitting Up Kitten. Bye-bye.